Hello. So I'm learning some fun things about my phone because I just shot this whole video and it didn't work because I am not super savvy with technology at this moment in time. My name is Rian, and I just keep getting the message that I need to make a video at times that are really inconvenient for me. I'm actually on my way to work right now. But I feel like it just keeps coming up that way for a reason, and I need to make it a priority to create the videos. And there's something about that space of feeling like it's inconvenient that is important to me and what I have to say. And me getting the message out. So I'm just going to roll with it, and I don't really know too much about what's coming out. When I was younger, so I call it the trickle down. We'll start with that. There's all these different people, different YouTubers, different teachers, different coaches and things like that, all different flavors of people that are all a part of the phenomenon that I call the trickle down. And it's the information coming down from source, from God, consciousness, whatever you want to label it as. And all the information, all the truth is trickling down and coming through at these different points. And it's almost like, I use the example a lot of like these different people, these different teachers are different types of packages that are designed to feel approachable to different types of people at different points in their consciousness, because all points of consciousness are really important and valid and beautiful. I know in the spiritual community we have this tendency to label things as being higher or lower, and I don't really feel like that's the truest way to describe that. So even if you hear me use those terms, I don't really feel like that's, just understand that's not like the fullest truth, and that there's no judgment there. Like, I don't really want to assign any positive or negative value to any of that stuff. But anyway, so all these different people are different packages for the same kind of information in a way. Or that we're all different packages for truth. So if you're walking down the park, in the park, and you see a package on a bench that could be full of something amazing, maybe there's a package that's wrapped in sparkly paper, and maybe there's one in a brown paper bag, and maybe one of those is going to feel more approachable to you depending on who you are and where you're at. So that's why there's so many different people all saying the same thing, even though it's not the same. It's different, but it is the same. Whatever, we can speculate about that all day. So that's really cool. So this, I think, so me doing this is me coming into alignment with the awareness that I am supposed to be one of those windows now. This is a window opening up, a new window for source to trickle down its truth, which is really exciting. If you know anything about human design, I'm kind of designed to do this. Human design is something that I really geek out about a lot. But so I've had resistance to that for a while, and now I feel like I'm kind of releasing some of that. So that's exciting. If anybody wants to know about their human design, feel free to reach out to me. I do readings and I do energy work to help you like integrate that information into your DNA so you can live in alignment with your design in a way that makes you happy. It makes life juicier. But yeah, so this is just me opening up that door. I want to post more videos. I don't really know or have any expectation of what that's going to be like, but stay tuned if you want to hear any of that stuff. If the package of me resonates with you, I'll do my best to speak the truth always. And then I'm feeling called to share. So when I was, sorry, this is so disorganized because I already did this and then I didn't work. Whatever. This might just be a practice run. I might not even post this. Who knows? But so when I was younger, I went through a lot of different things as I was coming into my awakening, I guess you could say. I saw a lot of things that other people couldn't see, and that made a lot of people call me crazy, which is fine. But at one point I was hospitalized at some different points. I was put on pharmaceutical medication at some different points. And I was seeing very many different doctors, psychologists and psychiatrists and things like that at different points. And there was one experience I had with one doctor that I was only able to see one time, but it was very it was a very potent experience because it was so different than all of the others. Most of them were trying to, I'm sure a lot of you have had this experience if you're watching this video. They're trying to explain to you the ways that you're broken, find the right medication for you so that you can function and be normal and useful to society from their perspective. And they're very sweet. They have very beautiful hearts. That's where they're coming from. It's trying to figure out how you're broken and how to break that down, and what label to give you. I was diagnosed bipolar, I was diagnosed schizoaffective, and just all kinds of different things. There was this one doctor who told me that he just cut straight through all the bullshit, and he just said, "You're a spiritual librarian." And that label is really resonating with me right now. Actually, just this morning, I always appreciated it, but I never gave it much thought. Like, it wasn't supposed to sink in until now. But I do kind of see myself like I have access to this huge library of information, and I think we all are. I think we're all librarians, but not everyone is comfortable with that yet, and I am comfortable with that. So it's very easy for me to, like, I know where everything is, I understand the Dewey Decimal System, and I can go into this spiritual library. I can go into Source, or maybe it's the Akashic Records. I don't really know. I'm not good at labels. I just do everything by feel. But I can go into this library, and I can feel all this information, and I can find where things are, and I can find the right book to read to you, to my audience, whoever my audience is. So that's a part of what I'm here to do. And I think there's a lot of spiritual librarians. And I also think it's important to know that everyone has access to this library. This library just exists. It's a free public library. Anyone can fucking go in. You know what I mean? But some of us just go there more often, and we just kind of know our way around a little bit more. That's all. So that's a really empowering thought. Sorry, I feel like I've rambled a lot in this video. I hope the good little information, whatever you needed to hear in clicking on this, found its way to your ears in a very pleasant and exciting way. And I hope that everything was very clear. I'm going to put my information in the notes down below. My website is my name, RaandSouther.com. RAAND, and then South with an ER at the end.com. You can also find me on Instagram. I go by Lightning Leaf a lot. So it's lightning_leaf. I'll put that in the comments too. I'm not really super keen on like Facebook and shit like that, but if you want sessions, reach out to me. I do all kinds of readings and fun things, or if you just want to talk or you have questions, just reach out. I'm probably going to be doing more videos like this because I'm supposed to, and I've just been dragging my feet about it a lot. So thank you for watching. Have a beautiful, clear, abundant, and aligned day. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.